something you want to exist in.
Yeah, and another one is focus. This is, most of the time when I talk to entrepreneurs who may have a good idea, they're usually doing 5 things and they should be doing 1.
Right.
And it's okay. Sometimes doing 5 things is the hedge. That for one of 2 reasons. One is that it makes it more exciting and bigger thing. We can do all this and it works together really well. Still means you should start with 1. You'll get to the 5 things, you'll get to 50 things that you could do. But also if you assume that you're wrong about whatever assumptions you're making starting out, you can still try the second of the 5 things or try the tweak.
Right.
As long as you start simply. Because it's incredibly hard to get attention and to compete if you're not really, really focused.
Right.
You can focus down to the point where you're the only one who does what you do, even if it's a small thing, because everything's infinitely expandable once you zoom in on it. And then the other thing would be to think bigger, and this is actually one of our core things as well, that is easy to forget about. It's easy to do the incremental thing, because one of the things with the internet, we've been all participating in this joint brainstorm for a decade and a half now, and it's very exciting, it's very creative, but everybody's sort of on the same wavelength, it seems like.
Right.
And a lot of the breakout ideas come from people who don't get sucked into that same wavelength.
Or places you wouldn't expect.
Yes, places you wouldn't expect. I mean, a lot of the most interesting companies I find come from outside of Silicon Valley.
Right.
And Silicon Valley is tremendously advantageous in order to build a technology company, especially. But it's also hard to think differently in Silicon Valley.
Oh, interesting.
And companies like Threadless or 37 Signals in Chicago, one of the things that is refreshing about them is they're not sucked into the thinking of Silicon Valley.
Right.
So just trying to think bigger and think about some different approach is recommended.
So create something you want to see in the world big. That's big. That solves a big problem.
It's big, but small.
Big but tiny at the same time.